A very good morning from Belgium and our first theme park on our 9-day mega trip around Europe. We're going to be visiting 7 different theme parks, and of course that does mean 7 different vlogs here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Today we're going to be starting at Plopsaland. We're also going to be doing Walibi Holland, Walibi Belgium, Toverland, Review Park Germany, Efteling and Phantasialand in a fantastic trip. I can't wait to spend it with some great company as well. I'm joined by the one, the only. It is Joe Beasley who's in the front. You're right there, Joe.
How you doing?
And also the one and only, it's Martin.
Hello.
Hey, you like that, Martin? Martin is quite new to the channel. He's been in vlogs, a couple of vlogs so far.
No, only once.
Just the one vlog so far. There you go.
Vlog.
Yeah, it's just been his one appearance.
And this is my first time driving driving a British car abroad.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so we're in Belgium. We arrived in Dunkirk, which is in France, on the ferry, which you saw that nice opening shot from, where me and Joe were out the back. It was a bit of a rough journey coming over. It took a couple of hours to get from Dover over here into mainland Europe. So I'm looking forward to the trip. Like I say, we've travelled a few miles through France, into Belgium, and then heading to our first park, which is Plopsaland. And it's my first time at the park, and it's their first time at the park. And out of this whole trip, I'm actually going to be getting 5 brand new parks that I've never done before. And these guys here are going to be getting 7 brand new parks that they've never done before. Over 30 roller coaster credits these guys are going to get, and I'm going to be getting 29 roller coaster credits on this trip. If you don't know what a roller coaster credit is and you're new to the channel, it's basically a roller coaster that you've not done before, which you then get to add to the list. So it's going to be good. We've got a couple of miles till we get there, so we'll head down the road and I'll see you down at the entrance to Plopsaland. It's going to be a really, really good week. We've got some really exciting stuff planned. You can just see the Starflyer just over in the distance there as well.
The coaster as well, it's just behind the trees now, but
look at that. Let's go and have a closer look. So we've arrived at the park then. It's a little bit rainy, and also some sad news about today. We did know this before we came, but unfortunately our brand new GCI wooden roller coaster, Heidi the Ride, unfortunately isn't ready for our visit. This actually opens in a few weeks' time. Like I say, it's a clone of White Lightning, which operates at Fun Spot in Orlando. However, unlike White Lightning, this is actually completely made of wood. But you can see just here, the actual structure itself is complete, and you've got these staff just here sort of just finishing off a bit of a footpath, it looks like, underneath. But unfortunately we're not going to be getting to ride that, but we are going to get plenty of other credits. 5 other roller coaster credits we're going to get here at the park. But you get some quite nice shots. Obviously this is the main car park for Plopsaland, and then as soon as you come into the car park you've got the first drop just there, a couple of airtime hills, then you come around into this turnaround section. But yeah, this will be quite nice when it's finished. I'm sure when we return to the park in the future we'll come and give this one a go. But like I said, I'm not too gutted that we're missing out on that. A, because we already know it was going to be closed before our visit. It did say July for opening, so we sort of knew it was going to be shut for this trip. And also B, with it being a clone of White Lightning, it's not like something I've experienced something like it before. It's not like it's a brand new layout for me to try. But yeah, I'll head down to the entrance and get in and get on the rides that are open. So we're inside. This looks quite nice. First impressions, Joe?
it's nice plaza actually.
Yeah, shame the sun's not out, but like mine's by the services has just said. Hopefully later on.
It is meant to brighten up this afternoon, hopefully.
We hope so. Yeah, the theme is quite nice. All these buildings. You got Mayorland just there, and you got some quite nice sort of restaurants, I think it seems, around a really nice plaza area with some fountains there as well. Also at the park entrance there was some park characters out. A really nice family atmosphere already from this park. As you can probably hear in the background, we've got a bit of a soundtrack playing. Really nice sort of family feel approach about this park, and it does look like it could be school holidays at the moment in Belgium, which isn't great, but hopefully we'll soon get round and get on the rides. Joe's in charge of where we're going. Joe's got the map. So we're trusting Joe. We're heading towards the coast so we can see just over here. So this is the fun of when you've never been to a theme park before. It's where do we go? None of us have ever been here. New rides to ride. We don't know what to expect. I've done my research on the coasters, but in terms of the water rides, dark rides, any other surprises, I really don't have a clue, and that's what makes the vlogs really fun, when you don't have a clue what you've seen before. Like this random guy here.
We don't know where we're going.
Oh my God, it's Alex Crump. You're right there, Alex. Nice to join us. Let's go and find a ride for you. First up then, it's time to ride Anubis the Ride, which is a Gerstlauer launch coaster. We don't normally like Gerstlauer, do we?
Yeah.
But look at this one.
This theming of the station just looks amazing, I must say.
It looks great.
The whole park so far.
We've only had a little walk around in a loop so far, but it looks great. I mean, look at this. It looks really nicely themed. And what I also love about this as well, it's got a launch, so hopefully I've got bigger expectations of this than I normally would for a Gerstlauer.
Yeah,
You know,
I must say, I must say though, every single time you say Gerstlauer,
you're gonna
I'm
go.
say,
We've got a few to do on this trip, but this looks good. First impressions of this ride look good so far. I mean, the queue line's nice, and yeah.
Personal things.
all right.
There we are.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, this is good. You can't beat the first time coming to a park and your first reaction to things. But yeah, this Gerstlauer coaster opened back in 2009 here at Plopsaland. We love the name Plopsaland, don't we? I must say, I've got something I need to say. For years, ever since hearing about this park, I've always wanted to do a poo at Plopsaland. You know, and that's going to happen at some point today. Just because of the name, you know.
I've already had to.
I don't know where we're going, but it's like queuing for a dart ride or something. Look at this. You don't mind queuing long in these queues when, you know, when it's themed. Look at this. Let's go and give it a go. Anubis the ride. First time I've been excited for a Gerstlauer for a long time, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this is like. Beautiful. Made it show.
That is how I'm feeling.
Shocked.
Wow, that was great. That was amazing.
I think we are all feeling
Look
like
at your
that.
hair, it looks like you've enjoyed it.
The first Gerstlauer I've actually enjoyed. We're all in shock. That is the best Gerstlauer in the world.
It's the best Gerstlauer that I've ridden. I don't normally enjoy Gerstlauer coasters, but just the elements, the transition between the inversions and the top hat, the stall turn, it flowed so well.
Great as well.
Yeah.
Dive loop was the best inversion, I think, on that.
Yeah, was that your favourite part, would you say?
I'd say the launch is obviously my favourite part. That's just instant.
I thought the barrel roll was the best part.
It's crazy. I love the slow
trees
barrel roll at
there.
the end.
Yeah, the slow barrel roll at the end over the trees. In amongst the trees, the whole coaster just goes so well.
It blends in
It's
beautifully.
So well thought out, including the theming. Just look at the...
Yeah, it takes a lot for me to be impressed by a Gerstlauer, but honestly, that was great. I mean, like Joe and Martin have said, the launch, as soon as you come out of that station, it's a nice slow decline into the launch, and then bang, you hit the launch, and that's it, you're straight into it, and wow, it is genuinely the best Gerstlauer roller coaster I've ever ridden. I'd take that over something like the Smiler or Soar any day. The launch on that really made it for me.
And for some of you in the UK, this park is actually probably easier to get to than, say, Alton Towers, Fulk Park.
Yeah,
If you live in the south of the country, it is literally only half an hour's drive from Calais. So, yeah, you can do it in a day trip in a certain area.
Nice and easy. It took us, what, half an hour since we got off the ferry to get here?
Yeah.
Nice and easy. And it's better than that.
It is. I'll admit that.
And look at the station, it blends in so well. The fact it only opened in 2009, it's been blended in so well. I mean, all the trees are growing up it nice. And as soon as you come out of the station here and straight into it, it was great. And also really impressed with operations so far, because they let us re-ride, didn't they? Which was good.
It was nice.
Straight in, straight back round, seat swap. So, yeah, it's going to be good. And it had no queue. So I think we're going to have a look around, see what else we can see, do the other coasters, and we'll head over to our next ride. But yeah, Anubis, absolutely fantastic. Really impressed with that. Fantastic. Thumbs up from Joe, thumbs up from Martin. Let's go to the next ride. Plopsaland De Panne. Our second credit to get then here at Plopsaland is Victor's Race. This is a Zierer Tivoli coaster that opened at the park in 1976. I assume it's had some theming upgrades though since 1976. I mean, this decking looks quite new and the overall finish of the trains is quite nice as well. So we'll get on and give it a ride. From junior coaster to junior coaster then, we're next going on the Vekoma junior coaster that opened in 1990. That's quite good though, wasn't it? The little Zierer, that wasn't too bad.
I mean, for a ride of its age, that's been well maintained. But one tip for you, hold on.
Especially on the first drop.
Yeah, exactly. It comes as a bit of a surprise.
Because whereabouts were we sat on that ride? We were at the back, weren't we, on that one?
The very back. So, as you know, maybe later we can try it at the front. But, it was a good ride.
For what it was good. It was also a clone of Treetops at Oakwood, as Joe mentioned.
You may think that I am being a bit critical here, but the trains, I don't like the back of the trains, as you can't really see around the actual coaster very much, to be honest. And if you're a small kid, or if you've got a small child with you, obviously they're not going to be able to see anything.
And for a junior coaster, that defeats the object of it. Talking of junior coasters, we're not going to get on this one at the moment. It's closed. Oh, Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. Check it out. Okay. He's got a big brush though. Look, he can get some cleaning done. There we go. We'll go and get the Mack powered coaster, I think, instead. Or the little bat flyer, which is a unique credit that I don't think any of us have got. So we'll go and find one of those. 2 more credits to get, and we'll come back and get the Vekoma a little later on. What the hell is that? Just random theming. A lot of these parks abroad, they just put random theming in, and it's just a catering outlet with some theming on top, and it just looks really nice. And you've got this here, a little magic fish as well. We like those little magic fish at Ventura. Oh, here we go. He's found it. Let's go and give this a go. I like how they got this trussing all around the park as well. They must have like some sort of club nights or something, I don't know.
I love how we just don't know where we're going. So we're just like, oh look, here it is. This is what we're looking for.
Just a shame we're not going to get that credit today, but oh well. I'm sure we'll come back in the future and get the GCI wooden coaster. Let's go and give this a go. And already this looks really, really well themed. I mean, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Reminds me of Legoland, straight off Legoland's Dragon Ride. Let's go and have a look. Beautiful. I think a danger of death sign is needed on that fence there. It's quite steep. Opened in 2004 then, this Mack powered coaster. Is there any queue going on, Joe?
In the queue. A lot of kids.
A lot of kids. Oh, it's not too bad, we'll be on the next train. Station's nothing too impressive, but that's nice on the front, look at that. So this is called Draak. And I'm not too sure, does that mean dragon, does it maybe?
I guess so.
Draak, yeah, so Mack Power Coaster 2004. This is probably the newest Mack Power Coaster that I've ever done, to be honest. I'm used to riding the older ones, such as Runaway Mine Train at Alton Towers that opened in 1992, and some of the later ones. What's that, Joe?
Lap bars are very different and like,
let's have a look. Oh yeah, it is actually, look at that. He's on it today, spotting these little changes. There we go. Let's go and have a ride on this one. Like I say, it looks quite nice. Nice theming. ride.
Round the theme.
What a beauty!
That's up there. That's so loud.
High five.
Air time. Oh, wait. Air time, no.
Air time.
Air time.
Oh, what a beauty.
It's the beastie.
Very nice. What do you think to the powered mine train coaster then, Martin?
Well, the station was very well themed, but the rest of it seemed a bit kind of out of place, to be honest. I would say. I mean, maybe it might help if the log flume was actually open as well, because then you would have
Quite a bit of interaction, isn't it, with that log flume?
Yeah, you know, so far we have seen quite a few rides here that have been closed.
Yeah, I mean, same with this other credit just here, which is like the little bat swinging coaster. I mean, this doesn't look like it's open at the moment, and here it doesn't give a time, whereas the Starflyer said that it was opening at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Here, I assume that means technical problems, which isn't good. I hope we get the credit though. I'll be a bit annoyed if we don't get the credit, but obviously we just got the 2 credits left to do, like I said, the Vekoma Junior that we went to earlier, and this one, and obviously we're not going to get Heidi the ride today. This doesn't look like it's been operating for a while, actually. Got a couple of covers on things just there, and yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to open to me. Hopefully it will a little bit later on. Maybe it's affected by the weather conditions. I'm not too sure, but yeah, there is quite a few rides that are closed at the moment, but hopefully they'll open. What do you think of the powered coaster, Joe?
Yeah, the station was really nice, and like the exterior of it was quite nice. But the bits in sort of the ride area were a bit sort of plain.
Yeah,
could have done some scenery in the helixes and stuff, but and the actual ride, it felt quite new and fresh and quite smooth, but it just yeah, it wasn't very interesting layout really.
It wasn't that intense. Maybe because the mine train at Alton Towers has got more intense over the years, maybe, I don't know, with that opening in 92, that only opened in 2004, so maybe them sort of rides take time to sort of wear in. You don't really see many new mat coasters, like the powered coasters being built, so it's hard to sort of compare it really with other ones that have done, but yeah, it was okay. Like Joe said, it was quite slow, I thought. The helixes didn't feel very forceful. Apart from the first helix, that had a bit of force to it, but apart from that, it wasn't that good. Probably the weakest coaster that I've done so far. But yeah, we'll have a little look round, see what else there is to do, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to get these 2 credits in later on. I hope so. I'm a bit concerned about this one though. It doesn't look like we're going to get it, and it's quite a unique ride type, so I really, really hope we get this one later. Martin, what are you doing there?
I'm riding a bunny rabbit. What does it look like?
Well, I don't say this very often, but there's a quality gerstlauer to be riding down there. You're not really going to force me on this, are you? I mean, look at it, it's a kid's ride.
But haven't you always wanted to ride a bunny rabbit?
If Joe wants to go on. Joe, you make the decision.
Los Petrillos.
We're going on. Let's go and have a ride. Bunny rabbit ride. Bunny rabbit ride. Bunny rabbit ride. What is it? The bunny rabbit ride.
We're going on the bunny rabbit ride.
Here at Plopsaland, we're going on the bunny rabbit ride.
I don't think this is the Macarena, Sean.
Sounds a bit like it though.
Do you think this is the Macarena?
No. Go Everyone does.
What's that? Just do the Macarena to the music. Why is everybody looking at me? Really strange.
Okay, on that note, shall we go on the ride? I think
The
so.
bunny rabbit ride! Have a good ride! On the bunny rabbit ride, here we go, ready? Dispatch.
Oh, Joe, you look so pleased.
Have fun and enjoy the bunny rabbit ride. Do the Macarena as you go round. This is the happiest
wait to
ride
ride
in
this,
Europe.
yeah.
This is the happiest ride in Europe.
I think it might have to be the highlight of my day. I haven't even ridden
What,
it.
better than Anubis? Here we go. It's the bunny rabbit ride. Show us your best moves, that's it. Oh, he's off. See you later. What is Joe doing over there? You alright there, Joe? It's the bunny rabbit ride. There he is. We're going to see him now. We're going to bypass him. Got some big floppy ears in my way here. Hashtag big floppy ears. Here he is. Hey! Literally, it's just like Los Patrilos, which is a little pony ride at Ventura, where you go around in the Mexico themed area. You right, Martin? You enjoying the ride? That's it. Oh, the big carrot there, look. Big juicy carrot with a palm tree sticking out the top. See, this is us on Theme Park Worldwide. We don't just like trying out the big coasters. We love trying out all the other little fun rides too and really reviewing this park for its target audience. And that is, of course, families. Hey, and crazy British people like us. Little things like this, it's good fun, they're really good memories, and yeah, I think we'll head to our next ride. Really enjoying Plopsaland so far. It's got a really nice charm to it, actually, really nice European charm, and it's got some really good theming so far. Big floppy ears. Just hope this rain goes away. Did any of you used to play Mall Tycoon? Comment below if you did. It was an old sort of game series, a bit like Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you built a shopping centre, and yeah, this reminds me of the music of Mall Tycoon, so comment below if you've watched that. We're going on Super Splash now, which is basically the name of this ride.
It's a Max Super
It's a
Splash.
Max Super Splash called Super Splash.
Wow.
And this theming's quite nice. We've got in a bit of a jail here. There we go. Shame about the cattle pen queue line. I wouldn't fancy waiting in that on a hot day, but luckily with it raining, I think it's putting people off.
Greatest weather to be going on a Max Super Splash. But
If it's anything like Atlantica Super Splash at Europa Park, it doesn't get you too wet, you know. But it's got an indoor section, which we believe is a vertical lift hill just inside here to take us to the top. So come along for the ride and we'll find out. Maybe there might be some audio in there might be more to it, there might be some theming, there might be some animatronics, or it could just be planned, we don't know. But it looks like we're going to get on the front row no matter what, so yeah, going to have a ride. Max Super Splash. Love these, love any Mac ride.
It does turn, yeah.
it's like going into space, and then you come back out into pirates. I like how it turns.
That's good. Nice shutter. Woohoo! Should I go now?
Oh wow, look at the view.
How wet are we going to get? How wet will it get? That's the question.
Not too bad. No, not too bad.
That's alright. It's dealable.
So as you saw from the footage there, we just came off Super Splash. And when we were going up the, about to go up the lift hill, Joe said to me, oh, do you think it'll spin on the lift hill? And I was like, no, I think it'll just lift us up normal. Bit like Matterhorn Blitz. It did rotate, I wasn't expecting that. I've not been on a super splash or did that before. And he also said when I was walking up the queue line, maybe we might get some pirate animatronics. No, we got a star cloth instead, but you know, it was like being on Black Hole all over again. Yeah. You know, it's better than nothing. Ideally, yes, something pirate related would have been nice, but you know, we got a good star cloth there. It was alright. What do you think to it as a ride? Did you enjoy it? Or?
It was good, yeah. I don't know if it's as good as something like Atlantic and Super Splash, but it was still nice. I like the main thing for me was the lift. It was quite
I like the lift, that was the best bit. And the drop was good as well. It
was good, yeah.
Good bit of airtime at the bottom.
It was good how it turned on the vertical lift hill. That was an interesting feature. Not so pleased that it had lights up there. It wasn't very well pirate themed, but it doesn't get you as wet as Atlantica Super Splash though.
It was better than looking at a tin shed though going up there. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, again, nothing to rave about really. I'm quite wet actually. I didn't think I was that bad on ride, but now I've got off, I'm actually quite wet. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Probably like a 7 out of 10 from me. Fits in the area quite well. The lift was the highlight. The drop had some good airtime at the bottom here. Yeah, it was generally quite good. What could improve that ride is a bit more theming after the drop. Obviously, you come all the way around here underneath the pirate ship, which works quite nice, quite interactive. Obviously, you come past here, the pirate ship comes over the top, and then it's quite a long journey back to the station. So I think what would really make that is maybe a bit more theming, maybe a bit of audio as you're going back towards the station. But apart from that, it was quite good. I'm going to wipe my glasses and we're going on a Huss pirate ship. So there we go, a Joe Beasley special, this one. Welcome to Blade. Here we go, we're on the pirate ship. Give us a wave. Whee! There you go, theme park worldwide on YouTube. I love this over here. Whee, come on. Whee! Yeah, we're loving Plopsaland. Good pirate ship. Theme park worldwide on YouTube. Check it out. Theme park worldwide. She's screaming down there. Look at that. She's a screamer, aren't you there, love? Time to experience Angbrugler Point Suspendu, which I think means suspension bridge. And there's Martin getting stuck in.
Excited for this.
This is going to be hard for me to do with the camera. But I like your bag there, Joe. Is that from Darren Brown's Ghost Train? Hashtag unavailable. Still. Yeah. Off he goes. Oh, that's it.
It's difficult, actually, one hand.
Oh, pirate ship was good. Good long cycle.
It was a long cycle.
And also, we got some good interaction there with some of our Belgian friends. Assuming they're Belgian, we're in Belgium, so I assume they were. They could have been from France though, maybe. It's quite close. Let's have a bounce. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm getting more airtime than I do on the big one. Look at that shot. Good for getting the... Is it... What? Let's get to the middle for the next boat and get a nice shot of that. Get a nice view for you guys back home. Sitting there in the wall while we're freezing cold after riding on the Super Splash. I'm wetter than I thought I was originally. That's a really nice bag though, that, Joe. I like that. Nice bag, nice bag.
£12 if you want one.
£12, filmed in 2016, so if you're watching this 5 years later, there could be 20 quid. This is nice. A really unique angle. Europa Park need this over Atlantica, don't they? Look at this. Would this be allowed in the UK? I don't think so. Let's get a nice shot.
It's too hot in the UK.
Look at this.
Slide credit is happening again. It's like you're ready.
Here we go.
Oh, I can't slide.
I'm coming down. I'm coming with you. Oh yeah, that wasn't that good. Hey, smile for the camera.
How did you enjoy this?
Ah,
Slide credit, sure.
that's the best thing I've ever written all day. Better than Anubis. Hey Joe, come and look at this. These are some of the best animatronics I've ever seen. Look at that sheep over there. Brilliant, better than Disney. I mean, Walt Disney should be ashamed. Look at that. What?
Because they're real, Sean.
What do you mean they're real?
No way.
But there's a live track there with electricity going through it. It can't be real. Oh my God, they're real.
No, I've never actually seen that. I've tried to ride with real animals. It's really strange.
A lot of you
Gets run over.
I bet it has happened before. They must have a code to say on the radio or something. But I mean, imagine just on the radio now, yeah, ride's gone down, sheep in the track. That is ridiculous. I mean, some of you might remember the old McDonald's tractor rides, which used to be an old McDonald's farm at Alton Towers, and it got replaced by CBeebies Land a couple of years back. They had a ride like this, however, it was all fiberglass animals all the way around it. This is real, and that's what happens. Look, when a sheep comes past, stops for it. Do you reckon each sheep's got a sensor on it, and when it gets too close, it stops the tractor?
Or at the front of the... Oh, hang on, there's a sensor there. On
That'll be so it doesn't go into the other one, though.
Proxy Services tells me there's sensors in front of the car. If there's an animal in the way, the car stops.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be amazing if it was? I suppose it would stop, actually.
I can't wait to have a go on this.
Oh, we're actually going on?
Oh, yeah.
It's nearly as
After
bad as
lunch.
Bunny Rabbit the ride. We've also got a little Europa
After
Park
lunch,
style boat ride, haven't we, later, Martin?
What's this here? Bose Van Plot.
See, that could be a dart ride.
Bose Van Plot.
Should we go and have a look?
Shall we? Go on,
go
let's
have
do
a
a
look.
random.
I see slides.
That's the water park, isn't
There's a
it?
vertical slide in there.
Are we going on this, whatever it is? It could be a dart ride. L'Authority de Plop. Boz Plop. So many plops today, I've not even been toilet yet. Nice chandelier.
Can't wait to go to the toilet.
Welcome to Vampire. We don't have a clue, genuinely, guys, what this is. You know, we really do not have a clue. Like I say, I always research the coasters when I come to these parks. But when it comes to other stuff, oh, it's a 1.2.
It's 1.2 without an adult.
Okay, it looks quite big. It's got a massive
dog
cattle pen
ride.
queue. There you go.
It is a dog.
Is it a boat ride or a tractor ride? What can we see? I love this. You never get this feeling again, because when next time we come here, we'll know what to expect. But with it being the first time, we really do not know, apart from there's a massive violin in the middle there. Look. Oh, this looks good. There's Jack Sparrow and his pals. Oh, look at the candles on the front of the boats as well. That's nice. This was a good call. I'm looking forward to this. Mystery boat rides.
Are you ready to ride the plot?
I am indeed.
Let's go ride the plot.
Pirates of the Plopsaland.
Snow White. Yeah. 7
I am a very happy boy. Look at this. We've got a bit of mug action going on. A couple of different colours there. The one that strikes out to me the most so far is probably this one. It's got a little teaspoon with it as well. Mine, I got some mugs action.
Oh, you've got to buy one of these.
Yeah, one of these will be coming back. I think the white one strikes out more than the blue one.
Yeah, I think that one looks really nice. I quite like this teddy over here actually. I think I might buy one of these.
Oh, is that a gift for Leah, is it? It best be. Oh, it best be, because she'll be watching this back.
Look, Leah, how nice is he?
Leah is Martin's girlfriend, just so you know.
And he's only 20 euros.
20 euros? Absolute
I
bargain.
think that's a bargain.
20 euros here at the Plop shop.
In the Plop shop.
What did you think to the dart ride that we just went on then, Martin? I mean,
That was a bit of a hidden gem, wasn't it?
yeah. I mean, a fantastic combination of animatronics,
We just weren't
theming.
expecting that. Yeah, the animatronics wasn't the best, but it was good. It was a good dart
It was a
ride.
combination for me of Dream
Help
Flight.
if we would understand the storyline a little bit, because obviously we don't know the whole, like sort of Heidi the ride. which,
Yeah, it's got its own characters, hasn't it?
Yeah, but
It was good. For anyone that's been to F-Telling and they've been on Dream Flight, it kind of reminded me of that a little bit with the theme. Obviously, Dream Flight's a suspended dart ride, so it's not a boat ride like that. But in terms of the actual theme, it was very, very similar. And it had a bit of it's a small wheel in there at the end with like the carousel and the Ferris wheel. I couldn't quite understand what was going on, but Martin summed it up in one word there for me when we were going round. Hidden gem of a ride, hidden gem of a park, wouldn't you agree?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole thing is a hidden gem of a part. Yeah,
So close to the
that
UK.
ride is a bit like Pirates of the Caribbean meets It's a Small World.
Are you going to do the Macarena for me? It's back on.
I can't do it. I don't know the.
Comment below if in one of these vlogs while we're out here you want to see Martin do the full Macarena at some
I
point.
can't do it. You ain't gonna see.
I will teach you the Macarena and we will do it. What is it with some of these dart rides though? Hey, Dancing Martin, hashtag Dancing Martin. But which is better, Dancing Dean or Dancing Martin? Also comment below.
Dancing Dean's a bit more catchy.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I must say though, the music around the park is really
In all
nice.
fairness, Sean, I don't think I am on the same level as Dancing Dean.
Yet.
I don't think I ever will be.
Oh, there you go. Dean's out at Europa Park at the moment, hence why he's not with us on this trip. So I hope Dean's having a good time out there. And I'm sure he'll be back in the vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide soon. Here's the Bumper Circus then. Quite a minimalistic themed day, not much going on around here. It's a bit 2D, isn't it, with the walls and stuff, but that was good to do. Enjoyed the dart ride, Joe?
Yeah, it was good. It was a bit like a sort of theming you'd see in like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Very weird.
Really loads of mixed dart rides, quite funny.
Loads of dart rides into one, but it was nice. Really enjoying the park, and the fact it's got audio all the way round. That's something that I'll look at when I review these parks. It's not just about the rides, it's about the overall experience that I look at here on Theme Park Worldwide. What already, the theming's great, the overall presentation of the park's good, operations are good apart from a few rides currently closed at the moment, which hopefully will open later. And generally the feel of the place is really nice, a really good family-friendly atmosphere. That's only half an hour away from the UK. Crazy, get yourselves out here. Talking a bit about theming then, and look at this, a standard Zamperla disco. This just shows what you can do with it, and already I'm going to make a bold statement, bold 2-in-1. The fact that this here is, probably the best themed Zamperla disco I've ever seen. Look at this. You wouldn't tell that's the airtime hill in there. It just looks like an entrance archway. And the good news is, guys, the rain's stopping as well. Oh, look at
I
this.
said just after lunch, Sean.
Martin knows his stuff, doesn't he? He needs to come in some more of these vlogs, don't you,
I
Martin?
could
He
be
knows his stuff.
like Martin the Weatherman.
There you go.
Martin
Is that
the
going to be your
Theme Park
thing?
Weatherman.
Everyone's got a bit of a thing in these vlogs. Joe's Poms, he likes his fries, don't you, at these parks, and Alex likes his milk, and Dean's just Dean, and Chris is creepy, and everyone's got their own things, haven't they? And I'm just Sean Sandbrook. Yeah, let's get on. Disco.
Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube.
That's the one.
You are.
Subscribe now. Subscribe.
Oh. Look at this. This is nice. We've got some really nice atmospheric audio as well. Loving this part. Plopsaland is fantastic. Look at this. Hashtag Big Rock. San Perla Disco was really good. We was on our way around to get some food. I just thought I'd show you this, an absolutely beautiful building that is home to a restaurant and also a teacups ride just outside. What you'll notice about this is it's very, very similar to Disneyland Paris's castle. I mean, if you look at the rockwork at the bottom there, the same sort of colour scheme going on, but especially with the roof tiles. I mean, look at that up there. Very similar to what you see on the castle at Disneyland Paris. Not all of the Disney castles really, but especially Disneyland Paris. This is beautiful. I mean, look at that. All the roof work in there. Very nice theming. Look at that. Gorgeous. I really like the finish on it as well. It looks great all the way around the side. It's not like it's just a facade on the front. It's all the way around 360, and you can see that from many areas throughout the park. And I'm sure when we go on the Starfly, when it opens a little later, we'll get some really nice views of this from up there as well. Still closed! No! Credit's still closed! Hopefully later. Time for Sean's food review. And a very expensive food review today. How much was your meal, Martin?
$9.99.
How much was your meal, Joe?
$9.99.
How much was your meal, Sean? $9.99. Yeah, all meals were $9.99 and they're very small. Look at that. 4 chicken nuggets there. And that one there looks like it's... Yeah, look at that. Bit of a small portion. The burgers are quite small, the drinks are quite small. But you get a theme cup, so I'll let them off a little bit. You can have €1 for that. But I like the plant pot. I like the paintwork on the walls. I like the view. We're sat in a big tree trunk. And I like the audio. So we're going to tuck in. I'll let you know out of 10 what I thought of this wonderful chicken nuggets and chips at Plopsaland. There you go. Do you want some? There you go. Stop eating your tea. Have some. There you go. What the hell is the name of this ride? Go on, Martin.
Die Bumstametslestronze Diaba. That's what it is.
De Bumstametses Le Trondelaba.
In other words, it's log food.
Did you enjoy your food, or was it up to much, or not that keen, or was it lovely?
But I like my chicken burgers to have battered chicken burgers.
He prefers a good battered chicken burger.
Instead of it being breaded. I don't like breaded chicken burgers.
And I thought I was a fussy eater.
And it was a bit expensive. €10.
Quite
for a
pricey.
tiny little kid's chicken burger.
It was a kid's
I'm still
meal.
hungry. I'm still hungry.
Quite a nice themed queue line going on there. This log flume, quite nice buildings and things. This looks like one of the older rides at the park. You can tell with these log flumes that a lot of them are quite old. That's why I really appreciate Chapas at Fantasyland.
I don't know where I'm going.
No, none of us do. You can tell this is so genuine and we've not been here before, can't you?
Station.
We're in the station.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, here we go.
It was this close, to be honest.
This looks quite nice. Nice theming again. Just go and give it a go. Yeah, that's why I appreciate Chapas at Fantasyland. A really nice modern flume ride that these two are going to experience later in the week. So it's going to be good. And check out our vlog from Fantasyland. Bit of advice for you whilst you're watching these vlogs. They're all going to flow these next 7 vlogs all into each other. So whilst you're watching them, at the end of this one, you'll then see a bit of our accommodation where we're staying, and then moving on to our parts tomorrow and how we got to them in the transport. So it's quite a good idea if you do want to watch them all in the exact order of what we've actually done them. And throughout the different vlogs, I think we're going to be comparing a lot of rides to other ones we've done on the trip. So it's going to be good. Right, let's go, flume ride. Or whatever it was called on the sign. No. Log is loose. Unavailable. I think so. Yeah, nice. Nice drop. Oh god. Is it a big one? Reasonable. Yeah. Straight to the drop. Here we go. That was quite nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. The credit has now opened. Hooray! Literally just come off the log flume. How was that, Martin?
Well, I am mildly moist.
There you
that
go.
was a late 80s Mac flume, and it a bit like Logger's Leap, but it even had the double drop.
Pretty similar, a little bit more airtime. I went slam forward into the front of the seat, which was good. Theming was a bit dated on that.
Was that?
Oh, I can't see you there, to be fair. I can't really see a lot either. Hello. Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? A couple of drops on there, double drop, and then the drop previously as well. It was alright, wasn't it?
Tunnel though.
No, no tunnel drop.
Had a tunnel.
Yeah,
didn't.
Did.
Yeah. Did.
Until it got removed. I'm going to put you in a cage, Martin. I'm going to put you in that big cage with that bird behind you.
That looks like a scary bird.
Oh, it's a sharp break. So this is a nice Vekoma Junior coast, and like I say, the one where the staff member, you know, kept saying it's closed. It's got a massive queue. This is probably around 15-20 minutes, but we've got to get the credit in.
He was too busy roller skating.
Oh, I like what you did there. The name of the coast is roller skater. I like it. So that's how we go. Yeah, it's your standard Vekoma.
Through a washing machine. How cool is that?
Oh, is that a washing machine? Yeah. Oh, at least you get a couple of goes then. It's better than Tammy. Yeah. Oh,
you always wanted to go into a washing machine?
Yeah.
Now you know what it's like.
And we'll take the GoPro along for the ride in the washing machine. Not literally, not at the caravan tonight, but you know what they say, don't come knocking when the caravan's rocking. Let's go and have a ride. Plopsaland De Panne. Hashtag Plopsaland Big Washing Machine. Sponsored by Samsung. Brace. Oh, too bad. Oh, I'm glad we got the Vekoma Junior coaster. Like I say, when you come out of these parks, it's always good to get all the different coaster credits, and we might not be getting the little back coaster, but at least we got that one that's open. So what do you think to it, washing machine the ride?
Well, I managed to put my roller skates in for a 40 degrees wash.
Okay, 40 degrees precisely.
Wash.
Yeah.
I must say it was better than the treetop flyer.
Yes. Yeah, it was definitely.
Better than
Some nice forces.
And can I just say, fill it. at Plopsaland, the best member of staff at Plopsaland.
It was great, wasn't it? The guy that you saw in the video earlier when I filmed him when it was closed, he's got it open, he's got his Vekoma baby open for us. So thanks a lot, Philip, if you're watching this video. Plopsaland management, if you're watching this, giving him a promotion, get him as a rise manager. Very good member of staff. Enjoy it, Joe?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, as you said, it's had some quite good force on it. So
It was alright, some good head choppers.
Yeah, bit of air time, nice big camel back there.
Oh, it was huge, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, better than Shambhala. Look at this flying round, this is quite nice. And we're going, I don't actually know the name of this ride, but all I know is it's like Magic Fish at Ventura. I should probably know the name of it, but I didn't look at the sign when we were coming on. What I do know is it's not got anywhere near as big a queue as Magic Fish, and it's basically like Squid Surfer at Legoland if you've been on that as well. So Martin's first time on one of these, I believe.
It is my first time on one of these. I have only sat off of it and squirted people at Legoland.
There you go, this time you're not going to get squirted, you're going to be riding, so let's go. Another game of pronounce the ride name. Kajal, the Zoic, Emoji, Kathy Church, La Petite, Canard.
It's long that.
Kachi Zoech Imjiji.
Okay.
In other words, Dora the Explorer.
You'll see why we're saying Dora the Explorer when you see the ride. There you go.
Dora the Explorer on voyage.
Yes.
Welcome to Platform Pleasure Beach, everybody.
Well, there's no monorail here. The music in this park. I am very sorry to any viewers from France or Belgium or any of these other countries in Europe. Our pronunciation of rides and attractions, we're absolutely awful when we come to these countries. We really don't. We can't speak other languages. We're not very good as British for that. But we try. It's music. Bum bum bum. Let's go on the ride.
I have passed toute la journée. Hi, Emily.
Ja is nee, B is ja. En fout
Something
is
about
goed.
journey.
U zet je pad, volle schut. Geen schudt de volle pad. Want alles is andersom daar.
Treasure chest.
Not what I was expecting.
Good music then. Yeah, you get some crops here, look. Sweet corn.
Ja is nee, B is ja. En fout is goed. Ik zet je pad, volle schut. Geen schudt de volle pad. Want alles is andersom daar.
Boat ride was a bit weird. It wasn't quite Blackpool quality and it wasn't quite Europa quality. Bit bare.
And it didn't have a moving platform. It would have helped if it had a moving platform.
We had a bit of a stacking issue. And to stop the
And
boat going
the
on
boat
top
kind
of
of
it.
like overlapped the other boat, so we had to push it away a bit.
And me and Joe nearly got soaked due to another boat bashing into the back. But moving on up, quite literally. We're going on the Starflyer now. So, gonna get some great views on this one.
Stop telling me that. That would have been our campsite.
How's it there?
Look. There.
Oh yeah.
That would have been there. Joe, that would have been where we were staying. That campsite there. if we hadn't changed the plan, that was where I booked.
Back up.
Train.
Good view. Put your feet out, you'll get sideways on this corner. Hey. What a fantastic park this really is. I mean, I wouldn't expect a park so close to the UK, you know, to be this good. It's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? And did you enjoy the star flyer?
Yeah, it's scary though.
Yeah, there's still a bit, you know.
Yeah, they make me just squeeze a little.
It still made me think, you know, when you go on like something like the Twirling Toadstool, your normal like, you know, wave swinger, it's only the same holding you on, isn't it? Chains. Yeah. That's about 30 foot tall. That there's about 150 foot tall. Yeah. You know, so it's a big difference. What do you think, Martin, with it being your first time on one of those?
Very scary, actually.
You probably heard in the footage you was a little scared.
If you don't like heights, don't go on them.
It's not for you.
Honestly, if you like heights and you don't mind doing a bungee jump,
yeah,
go on one.
But hopefully you won't have to do a bungee jump.
Yeah.
Hashtag Disney Castle.
It's like when they're swinging like that in the wind, though. That's a bit scary. You're gonna,
if you want to swing a bit more, put your legs out, and then you'll swing like me and Martin tried when he got a bit braver towards the end. Quite a long cycle on that as well. Some of you might recognise the one what goes to London every year for Winter Wonderland. It's £8 a ride, that one, really expensive, and you get a shorter sequence than that. This one, to increase the speed, it lowers you back down and then takes you back up again, so you've already got the momentum, and then you swing even further. Alright, we shouting. Anyway, we're going for some re-rides now on Anubis. I absolutely love this Gerstlauer, and I love the station, look at it. I mean, that's the first time I've ever said love and Gerstlauer in the same sentence. But I think we all agree, this is the shock of the trip so far.
Yeah,
and it makes me excited to think what other shocks we're going to have.
Shock, really. We weren't really expecting it to be this good, really, to be honest. I wasn't.
Neither was I. Even the bins are themed to the area, look at that. Anubis, Anubis. Let's go and have some re-rides and we'll see you a little bit later on. Look at this, gorgeous. So it is coming towards the end of our day here at Plopsaland. So we just thought I'd have a little look at the construction for Heidi the Ride. I mean, we can't really see much because they've tried theming up the fence here, but I've put my camera over, we can have a look. As you can see, you've got the main lift hill there, and as I mentioned earlier in the vlog, it is a clone of White Lightning. However, this is fully made of wood, and White Lightning did have a few steel supports mixed in with the wood. I assume there's some of the area entrance just here. They're going to be some different shops and different themes around the area just there as well. Right there. Oh, he's in a bush.
Yeah, you could get round.
Yeah, I don't think they'd appreciate that though. But yeah, you know, we can get some really nice shots just from here. With the theming, it's not actually going to be finished when this ride opens in a few weeks' time. The theming is going to be done for next season. So quite a few of these parks abroad have actually done this in the past. They've actually built the coaster first and then done the theming afterwards. So yeah, we'll have a little look when we go onto the car park, get you a few more shots of Heidi the Ride, which is opening in July here at Plopsaland. We're not going to get this credit, unfortunately. So it does mean that there's 2 credits to come back for. Obviously Heidi the Ride, and also the little back coaster, which I don't actually know the name of actually. I'm going to have a little look at the entrance sign. It's probably some name that we can't pronounce anyway, to be honest. Dalvamius La Chavsoris. Chavsoris, it sounds like it should belong in London or something. There you go. We're not getting it. Are you disappointed or?
I am disappointed. Well, I am disappointed with Heidi the Ride, not so much with this, to be honest. Even though this
would have been pretty unique to get on. There's not many of these.
Unique, yeah.
Maybe it's closed permanently. I don't know. I'm sure some locals have found this video and they're watching it. So comment below and let me know. Is this still operational or is it SPNO, or as we like to call it in the UK, standing but not operating? But for us, it's no entry at the moment. So there's some fantastic rides here at Plopsaland, and one of our last rides that we're going to do is the Swan Boats. I mean, of everything to do, but we thought we'd come on because you can get nice and close to some of the rides like this. Take a look at this.
Look how close it is.
Oh, there's a pirate ship. Oh, hello, what's the nest? Oh, we're a bit close to this Hus Classic. There we go. Hello! Hi!
Plopsaland!
Plopsaland De Panne!
Plopsaland De Panne!
Japan! And out of all the Swan Boats we could have got,
It won't be long before there is one in Japan.
we're on the Queen!
Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon.
Look at the ground! Here we go, so we're going to get some action. We're nice and close to the Mac Classic, look. There we go. Shame we can't actually get into the ride area there. I should have got a bit closer. So we've got Joe on the steering and
My
pedalling.
legs are getting tired now.
Well, I'm having a nice chill in the back, so I'll see you in about an hour, okay? I'm off to sleep. Let's go and see where we can get. So I bet we can get some funny angles.
Driving home.
Right up close.
Look at that. Beautiful.
We might get away if we go right.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we will.
We're really close to the Super Splash now. The closest we can get. Hopefully we won't get wet from this angle. As you know, we film on very expensive camera equipment. But we've come to get this shot for you. Hope it's worth it. Here you go. Ah, we're fine. Hello. Hiya. Plopsaland De Panne. So we've had a really good day here at Plopsaland, and I think it's a mutual theme between all three of us that this has been our favourite ride here, hasn't it? Anubis, absolutely fantastic. So we're going to have our last few rides before heading up to the entrance for the Plopsaland Parade. We don't know what it's going to be like. Is it going to be Disney standard?
I don't think we are expecting that much, are we really?
No, I mean, we've not seen any of the other entertainment offerings here today, as we are just here for the one day, but yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of seeing it and see what that's like. And then we'll head to the gift shop and wrap up our day here at Plopsaland. Just on our way out of the park before we watch the parade, we just found this indoor Mayhem land. The only area that we've not really seen today. It's just 3 or 4 kids rides really inside, but yeah, it's quite well themed. First impressions when I walked in, I thought, Arthur.
I know.
Like all this, and I wonder what was done first. I really need to find out, but
Not quite as good as Arthur, but it's close.
yeah, it's not too bad. What merch have you got, Martin?
I brought a glass with Plopsaland on it. I'm not going to take it out.
Oh, it's well packaged,
Break
but
it.
yeah, I've also got the mug that I showed you earlier on. However, I got the one without the spoon. That is the only mugs that are available, and unfortunately there isn't any merchandise for Anubis.
I must say, merchandise is quite cheap. Teddy bears, €20 a glass, €3.99. But food, expensive, €10 for a meal. That is expensive if you ask me. And parking, €10 if you want to park.
Yeah, €10, quite expensive for parking. Right, we're going to watch this parade, and then we'll get in the car, and then we're going to make our way to our accommodation. Now, normally when we go to the parks, I would of course wrap up our vlog, but as I mentioned, the next 7 vlogs are going to be continuations. So we're going to head over to our accommodation, and then when we get back to our caravan tonight, I'll show you around, and then we'll sum up our day at Plopsaland, and then to carry on with our next journey tomorrow to Wallaby, Belgium, you can then watch the vlog from there. So it's going to be a very continuation of vlogs. So I hope you've got a lot of time on your hands, guys, because it's going to be about 7 hours worth of footage for you. So get yourself some food, sit down, and enjoy the playlist. Here's the parade. Plopsa! Hey! Hiya! There he is, Mr. Plopsa. Hello! Hiya! Hello, captain up. Probably the best theme park parade I've ever seen. That is sarcasm.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It starts started there. Bye, Dora the Explorer. And it ends there. Oh, you're right there. See you later, love. Trot. Trot.
Oh, Sean, she blew you a kiss.
Oh. Yeah, the parade could do with a few improvements.
How many cars was there? 4 cars?
Yeah, and someone's cycling a little thing. Right, is that it? Are we done?
Yeah.
Let's get in the car and we'll make our way to our accommodation. We'll see you a little bit later when we get on the road. Let's go. Beautiful park. What's it got there? Here we go, so we're in some traffic. And as I mentioned earlier on while we were still at the park, we're on the way to our accommodation. He's got a bottle of vodka in his car. There you go. So we're off on the road. So yeah, we had a good time at Plopsaland. We're on our way out to the accommodation. We're having a good drive there, Martin.
It's a long drive, but yeah.
It's about a 3-hour drive.
Too much traffic. This is like Antwerp's version of the M25
Yeah, are you alright in the back there, Joe? Living the dream. We've had some good interaction actually in this traffic. And I've got my little navigation going on down here on my iPhone. There we go. So we're looking at the moment, 86 miles to go. ETA is around 1921. So we'll see you a little bit further on and we'll get checked into our caravan, show you around, and we'll sum up our day at Plopsaland. And then tune into the next vlog where we're going to be heading to Wallaby, Belgium. There we go. Yeah, show you a bit behind, give you a bit of a view up the top. There we go. You'll be alright. For the viewers, they love it. We'll see you a little bit later on. We'll carry on in this traffic jam. So after around 3 hours worth of travelling, we have arrived at our accommodation and this beautiful little caravan park. And here is our establishment, Theme Park Worldwide on location headquarters. Here's the boys.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to our humble abode. It's lovely caravan.
It's nice. This is Martin's room, isn't it, over here? There you go. Beds aren't made just yet. We've literally just got in.
Magic doesn't happen because Lydia's not here.
Oh, that's our toilet. It's a family channel, Martin. And then me and Joe are sleeping together in here. Two singles in here. We got into this caravan about an hour ago.
That's where magic does happen.
We got into this room about an hour ago and it was roasting because the heater was on.
Yeah, the heater was on.
And we had a trip to McDonald's and then we got back and found the heater was on. So we went down to McDonald's and thought, oh, it's warm in here, come back, and it was roasting again. So yeah, we found out the heater was on. But yeah, Plopsaland is the main reason. We've got back here, we're going to chill out tonight, ready for Wallaby in the morning. But let's talk a bit about Plopsaland. Start off with Martin, what do you think to it as a park?
Well, that was a surprise, wasn't it? I mean, as soon as we got there, it was a lot better themed than we were all expecting, to be honest. And as soon as we went on the first ride, wow, a Gersler, and it's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
It's good. I mean, what can I say? It's so well themed, the whole park's so well themed.
What were your other highlights in terms of rides at the park, would you say?
The highlight of the day would have to be meeting the guy on the roller skater.
Yeah, he was alright. What was his name? I forgot though. What was his name?
I can't remember his name.
Philip
was it?
I thought it was Flip.
With an F. F-I-L-I-P.
I must say I'm loving the t-shirt choice as well this evening.
Yeah, well, we've got a new t-shirt to wear tomorrow, but you'll have to wait and
you have to watch tomorrow's vlog to see. Highlight every day then.
Well, meeting Philip.
Highlight, that is your genuine highlight. Okay, over to Mr. Beasley. What do you think to it? You look great on the couch there, on the TPW couch.
My highlight would probably be the launch of
Anubis.
Sorry.
It's been a long journey.
It's been a long day. Yeah, Anubis, the launch just absolutely, wow, that launch is so strong. Like, I've never seen an LIM launch like that, or an LSM launch like that. It just
comes out the station nice and slow, nice and chilled, and then whoa, off we go. So
it really took me by surprise, that. I didn't think that ride was going to be quite as intense as it was, so that was a really big surprise for me. But the rest of the park was also really, beautiful, and Yeah, really nice park.
There you go.
Very nice family park.
It's been a good day, hasn't it? Really good. A good way to start the trip. Day one, Plopsaland, fantastic park. Really enjoyed it. As soon as we walked in, the music, the theming, the overall experience, the little secret dark ride, what we did about halfway into the day, that was really good. You know, Heidi the ride looks like it's going to be good when it's finished. I enjoyed the power coaster. Must say a little bit about operations. In terms of rides, at the start of the day it was quite good. There was a few things not working, but they did get things fixed. We then went on the powered mine train coaster a little bit later, and it was a little bit debatable in terms of operations.
And that he checks the lap bars as well. So that was pretty.
Height checks, lap bars, and
Big
dispatches.
ride like that only being ran with one member of staff.
That was a big issue. We waited 10 minutes to dispatch.
Responsibility for one member of staff. So yeah, that.
But apart from that, operations were good. I enjoyed the water rides that we did. I enjoyed the Mac, the spinning lift. That was good. The spinning vertical lift. Overall, it was a really nice park. But the highlight for me has to be the Gerstlauer, and I'd never said that before. Anubis, the ride. As soon as we walked up to it, I thought, oh, the station looks nice, looks brilliant. You know, like, you got the tunnels where it comes out of the station, like the holes in the wall, all the brickwork's like falling apart as part of the theme. Looks great. Got in, all the queue line was great. Sat on it, saw the trains, thought it looked beautiful. Got on that front row, and it, wow, took me by surprise. I knew it was going to be good and better than some of the other Gerstlauers that I've been on, but I didn't think it'd be that good to think that it's probably one of my top coasters in Europe. It was brilliant and it packs a punch. It was more of a family ride than a thrill ride, but it was a great first coaster for a lot of people out there if you want to come and check it out. And the best thing about Plopsa, so close to the UK, isn't it? So even if you don't want to come and do a big trip like we are, Plopsa is day trippable, especially from the south of the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
So half an hour from Dunkirk. So there you go.
Calais.
Or Calais, you can drive from Calais as well. That is it for this vlog, but like I say, it is a continuation. So tomorrow, our second park of the trip, and again, a first park for all three of us, we're going to Wallaby, Belgium, which is around an hour and a half away, isn't it, from where we are based. We're based in a secret location in the middle of all the different parks.
Are we not allowed to say? Why not?
No, not until we've left.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people bashing on the windows, you know.
Yeah, they're really gonna hunt us down, Sean.
And that's just the locals. But yeah, it's been a really good day. Like I say, we'll be back here in the morning, 7 AM. We're off to Wallaby, Belgium for 7 brand new roller coaster credits. And of course, the brand new Mac Power Splash, which is Pulsar. We'll see you in the morning. Good night, guys. Have a good sleep. And for this vlog,
Good night.
that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later, guys. See you in the morning.